This is Mr. Copeland's immunity. In the Superior Court of Fulton County, State of Georgia. Order pursuant to OCGA, blah, blah, blah. The State of Georgia, having moved this court pursuant to this to compel the testimony of witness Kenneth Copeland and District Attorney Phony T. Willis, having determined that the testimony of Kenneth Copeland is necessary to the public interest. Kenneth Copeland having been properly subpoenaed to appear before this court to testify, and the State of Georgia having provided this court sufficient reason in support of its motion to compel the testimony of Kenneth Copeland, this court finds that Kenneth Copeland has been properly subpoenaed to appear before this court to testify in the trial of the instant case, and that the testimony of said Kenneth Copeland is necessary to the public interest. Accordingly, it is hereby ordered that witness Copeland shall appear before this court beginning Friday, June 7th at 9 a.m. and provide testimony in the trial on the above styled case, and shall continue to appear and testify until released by this honorable court. Further, pursuant to this paragraph, said Kenneth Copeland shall not be excused on the basis of the privilege against self-incrimination from testifying or producing any evidence required. However, no testimony given by Kenneth Copeland as required under this order, or any information directly or indirectly derived from the testimony of Kenneth Copeland given by Kenneth Copeland as required under this order, shall be used against said Kenneth Copeland in any proceeding or prosecution for a crime or offense concerning which he testifies under this order. This part here is he's immune to the things he is asked about in this court. Now, if he testifies to an unrelated crime, then he doesn't have immunity, in my opinion. Kenneth Copeland shall be subject to prosecution or penalty or for forfeiture for any perjury, false swearing or contempt committing and testifying or failing to testify. Now, we know this is a lie. Because in the ex parte meeting, they promised him to not prosecute. And here his immunity deal. He can be for perjury, false swearing, or contempt. However, it is ordered that Kenneth Copeland shall not be required to produce evidence that can be used in any shall not be required to produce evidence that can be used in any other court of the states, United States, or any other state. He is not required. That doesn't mean if the question is asked and he answers. A verbal, as Matt says, a verbal promise is worth the paper it's written on. If it's not on paper, never happens. All right, let's continue. Finally, it is ordered that should said Copeland refuse to testify after this order is entered, Kenneth Copeland shall be subject to being adjourned in contempt of this court and shall be subject to commitment by this court to the Fulton County Jail until such time as said witness purges himself of contempt by testifying as ordered to do so by this court and this order. This order shall be entered in record of the minutes of this court, and any testimony given by Kenneth Copeland pursuant to this order shall be transcribed and filed for permanent record in the office of the Fulton County Clerk of Superior Court. So ordered June 7th,